Fam on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hey gang, and welcome back to Black Flag Athletics YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about something that you probably have done before in all of your classes, and that's reactive neuromuscular training. Whoa, right? You've probably most likely seen it or done something along these lines where your coach tells you to push your knees out in a squat, right? Now say you're having a hard time pushing those knees out in a squat. No matter what happens, those knees have a tendency to go in a valgus position. Valgus is just a cool word that means your knees are simply collapsing as you squat. So your coach will give you the cue of knees out, knees out, knees out. Still having a difficult time doing it, so what we'll do here at Black Flag Athletics, we'll do something we refer to as neural cueing. And all that simply means is we're going to give you something, some type of tension for you to push against, right? We know that if something is pushing against us, we'll automatically push back into it. So what we've done here is set up Coach Pete, who has had an issue with his knees collapsing when he squats. We take a band and put it around it. You don't necessarily need a slingshot. Any type of band will do. Anything that's going to have some tension against the outside of his knees. We're going to move this band above his knees, and all we're going to do is tell Pete to squat. We're not going to tell him to push his knees out. We're not going to cue him anyway. We're just going to say squat. Now, neurologically, without him thinking, he is going to push against the tension that's being pushed in against his knees. This allows him to get in that good squatting position, knees tracking out over those smaller toes as he squats. Now, we use this in a myriad of ways at Black Flag Athletics. Mostly, we like to use it in both of their squatting variations, whether it's knees out or where we have what we call a quad dominant squatter. So the human body is an awesome thing, and you'll compensate in ways. So you might be getting to depth, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're doing it the right way. So we're about proper movement, proper body mechanics to make sure that we don't have any injuries long term, right? So we're going to teach ourselves to squat properly. So what we're going to do here, Pete is going into his quads when he squats. He likes to be a knee dominant, or he bends at his knees first and not his hips. So all we do is simply take a band, put it around just underneath his glutes there, create some tension, and all he's going to do is just push naturally against that band tension. And he finds that perfect squatting position. Again, without giving him any cues or telling him what to do, he simply finds that position. We can even take it, go ahead and take a break. We can take it a step further and actually add a tactile cue for Pete. So now we have a neurological cue and a tactile cue for Coach Pete as he's going to sit back and try and find the box with his hips as well as push against this band tension. Beautiful. Awesome. We can take that even further, and we'll talk a little bit more about tactile cues, but we like to use tactile cues as well with our gymnastic work. So one of the things we really like here at Black Flag Athletics is using tactile cues with the toes to bar, because it's so simple and people seem to get it. So what we'll do is we'll simply just put our hand out in front of our athlete's foot and just say, touch your toes to my hand, touch your toes to my hand. As we go ahead and start moving up the ladder and the athlete doesn't know it, and before they know it, they're almost doing a full toes to bar. What this does is allows them to reach for a target, and again, without really thinking and becoming instinctual, they actually push away from the bar to create space to get those toes to the bar. So I'll start nice and low. Good. All right. So next time you're having a difficult time finding the right positions, knees are collapsing, not driving those hips back in the squat, or any other things, simply create a neural cue. Create something to push against.
Be sure to like, comment, and share, guys.